spreads. Now, health officials are warning of an outbreak of rabies across the country, which is causing mysterious deaths that families are wrongfully blaming on spiritual attacks. The outbreak has been traced to an attack by some hunting dogs on their owners by some weeks back in the Katamanso municipality. The public is therefore being urged to be on the lookout for stray dogs that may want to interact with their pets, as they are known to be the main carriers of the deadly virus. Latif Idris has been to the municipality where it is believed to have all started and filed this report.
Dogs are known to be the main source of rabies transmission to human. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, dogs are causing 99% of rabies transmission to human. Rabies kills not less than 100 Ghanaians annually, a trend that can be eliminated with an aggressive vaccination campaign. But until then, infected dogs spread the virus by biting unsuspecting owners and fellow canines.
I was holding it so that the water would dry off, then we'll put him back to the cage. Then all of a sudden it bit me on my leg.
17-year-old Emmanuel Donko had a grim experience with his favorite puppy a few days ago. He explains what started as fun quickly turned sour.
We woke up in the morning and the dog was restless. It was running up and down, and my big brother asked we to bath for it. So we bathed for it, and I was holding it so that the water would dry off. Then we'll put him back to the cage. Then all of a sudden it bit me on my leg.
His only luck was that he was rushed to the hospital almost immediately after the bite, where laboratory tests conducted on the puppy later revealed it had been infected with rabies. His elder brother, Nathaniel Noy Adumwa, who trains and takes the dogs hunting, is worried the outbreak could affect the other dogs.
We don't stigmatize the dogs. Yeah, we don't stigmatize the dogs. Like maybe how coronavirus came and people were stigmatized. The rabies.
How coronavirus has come, it has not gone away yet.
Okay. So how coronavirus has come and people have been stigmatized. Like corona patients have been stigmatized. Yeah, but we don't do that. So we still love our dogs.
Dr. Emmanuel Kwaupeku is Municipal Veterinary Officer for Katamanso. He is worried there is a high chance of recording a lot more cases if deliberate and aggressive steps are not taken to test dogs, particularly the many stray ones in the area.
When you come to this enclave, over the past few months, rabies has become one of the biggest challenge now, not just in Katamanso, but Tema Metro, Tema West. We've reported cases in the last quarter of the year. So it's actually something that really is actually worrying, and it's something that we really have to look at it as a country. As a nation, we are just looking at COVID and other things, but we are not thinking about rabies.
Even more worrying for him is the rate of spread.
Now, the spread is between the domestic dogs. Now, most of these cases, that when you go and investigate, they will tell you that these dogs that get come down with rabies, at the end of the day, they fight with a lot of dogs, community dogs, and they also end up transmitting it to other dogs within the community.
Even as preliminary investigations are being carried out to unravel the cause of the outbreak, Director of Veterinary Services at the Greater Accra Veterinary Directorate, Dr. Edu Kuma, tells JoyNews the rabies outbreak is widespread and silently killing many people.
Ghana is endemic to rabies, so we have outbreaks all over the country. Depending on how it's reported and depending on how it's being reported out there, people might not hear. People die quietly, or they die with some horrific deaths. And because the signs sometimes mimic, it's like these neurological signs, people may attribute some of the death to witches and other reasons. Witchcraft, which may not be necessarily reported to the medical officers, the health authorities, as that is rabies. Because you need to know the signs of rabies in human beings. You need to link it to, I mean, a dog bite some time ago before you can draw those conclusions that this is rabies.
He has also asked parents to keep an eye on their children as they are more vulnerable to catching the virus.
A lot of the cases are also in children. Primary school children, I mean, you see a large percentage are in children who may not report it to their parents. You see the height of children. So yes, you are an adult, when you see a dog that you don't know, you are not going to get near to it. But children at that level with the dogs, they almost, I mean, almost at the same height. So yes, the dog also may attack the children.
Rabies kills about 70,000 people annually globally, and with 9 years away from the 2030 target of eliminating human deaths from rabies, only aggressive and comprehensive vaccination will help Ghana achieve that target.
So be careful out there. Rabies is spreading. You're live on JoyNews today. Up next is business, where Daryl will be telling us that furniture retailers are upbeat about business prospects as schools resume. Stay tuned.